All right. Well, we're talking about WrestleMania 32. Very, very weird build up to this WrestleMania. It kind of feels like last year a little bit because let's just randomize this. You never really knew. That'll be a good match. Speed momentum, normal. Just let them go. It's been really weird as a build up. I I don't recall a WrestleMania feeling this. Besides 27. Was it 20, 28? 27. 27. That's right, because it was the Miz Cena main event. Besides that, the build up to this has been so shaky and so just off kilter that it doesn't feel right at all. I'm excited to see what happens. Of course, it's WrestleMania weekend's huge weekend. I'm really excited to see what happens no matter what. Of course, anyone but Roman. It's just
making his way to the ring.
Okay, let me just go through the card first. Okay, so first off, I don't really know the order of the matches at all right now. I really don't even think they do, which is astounding to me. We have Team Bad and Blonde versus Team Total Divas. What a snooze fest. On one hand, it's like I'm glad that all these women are getting a spot somewhere at WrestleMania. Because it's always good to have that going on. It's feel good, especially for somebody like Naomi, who's a hell of a worker. I respect the hell out of her talent because she is very talented, very unique set of moves. I hate her finisher. Absolutely hate it. Hey, let's just throw your butt in this boy's face. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I absolutely love Naomi. Team Total Divas, I'm kind of love-hate relationship because it's like, I kind of the old guard, except for Emma. I like Emma.
This one's gonna be electric.
I like Emma, and I know she's not on. She's been shady on Total Divas. She's been on there. I do watch it. I will say I do watch it. I know I shouldn't say that, but I do. It's entertaining. It's entertainment, and that's what it is. Who cares who wins? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's really cool that all 10 of these women are getting a shot at showing what they can do, and whether it's like 2 seconds or whatever, because the whole match can fall apart when they all get in there. Hey, who cares? They all get the limelight. They get to get that rubber WrestleMania. Next match up, I'm going to cover is Kalisto Ryback. Now, I hate Kalisto's title run. Absolutely atrocious. Ever since the word, I don't like Alberto Del Rio. As people, perfectly fine performers. Come on, I'm so sick of the little man thing. Little man, big man thing. Like, okay, well, Alberto Del Rio is pretty big, so let's put him against him. All right, done with that now. Let's put him up against Ryback. What's next? Big Show? Like, who cares? I don't care. If this is on the pre-show, Ryback's winning.
Definitely
it just makes
looking confident in this
it doesn't make sense, but to get more people interested in the product, especially if it's on, I think it's on YouTube, and I think it's on, I don't know if it's on USA Network, but if it is, that would definitely be a way to be like, oh my god, they're changing a title on free TV, even though WrestleMania is free, which is stupid. Completely stupid they still do that free first month, especially this time of year.
Daniel Bryan has had some special moments here in WWE. SummerSlam 2013 when he became WWE champion.
It doesn't matter.
It must be bittersweet for him.
There's not a storyline going on. There's only so far you can take Kalisto.
Daniel got further than most people in this business can ever dream about.
Just cut your losses, go for Ryback, and build something with a heel Ryback or a face Ryback, or
nice reversal by Bryan.
What is he?
That's where Bryan's quickness
Who knows?
really pays off.
The next match is going to be Styles, Jericho. This is the only pretty much lock of the night. Styles is going to win. Styles has to win. This is his match. I see this being a beautiful match with beautiful spots. Jericho's been showing that he's getting a little older up there in age, and I don't know what kind of elixir Styles is drinking, but he doesn't look his age. That's for damn sure. It's like he can outgo any 19 or 20-year-old in any kind of athletics. It's crazy. I mean, Styles is going to win this one. That's the only pure lock that I have of the night so far. Styles is winning this no matter what. Unless Hell Freeze is over and they give it to Jericho just so that he can be a bigger heel and say he hates Canada, which was fantastic. Fan-damn-tastic.
He's displaying classic
next match is the Intercontinental Ladder match. Look, we got 3 scrubs. We got 3 or 4 legit contenders. That should be better soon.
With this kind of attack,
and we got 3 or 4 legit contenders.
In this match.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's going to come down to Zayn, Owens. I think after the show in Nakamura, Zayn might get the rub. If he's still conscious, who knows? What a hell of a match. I wouldn't be surprised if Owens retains. Or with how Dolph Ziggler has been booked. Some wonky, wanky way that he gets it. I mean, going from not having a match on the card to, hey, I deserve a shot at this too. Okay, sure, whatever. Somebody backstage didn't write that correctly, but who cares? I'm not paying attention to that. Nobody else is either, according to them. So, I'm going to go with Owens winning, retaining, maybe going one-on-one with Zayn, just to set up something for the future, because where do you go after that? It's going to be done. It has to. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which is a mouthful of saying. I don't care.
And here we go again. He's in full-on attack mode now. Here we go with the count. He's got 10 seconds to get back up to his feet.
I don't care about this match either. Sorry, there's something that's on my door. I don't care about this match. I think it might be fun to have a few run-ins. Not like run-ins like that. I feel like this is more like a Royal Rumble-ish match. You could have a few kind of cool run-ins. You know, Goldberg's been rumored to show up this weekend. If it was the title of Royal Rumble, 15-man match or something, I could see that being really cool. I don't see anything really cool happening. I think Wyatt's in it. Wyatt's going to take it. I mean, if Strowman's in it, Strowman's going to take it. If Big Show and Kane or anyone's in it, it's one of them. Who cares? It's going to be one of them. I'll choose Big Show just because I know he's in it for sure. It's in the match. Rollins out. So next match would be the Triple Threat Divas Championship match, which might change to the Women's Championship Monday night, which makes me think that either Charlotte retains or somebody else gets it, because up until that news broke, I was convinced Sasha was going to win. Up until about a week ago. Becky's promos are off the hook. I'm absolutely in love with her promo skills. I'm in love with how she is holding herself up with such self-confidence. If you watched her when she got called up, so now it's completely different, which it should be. But Sasha's not there yet. She's not there yet. And I don't know if they want to do that with the title, give it to somebody like that, where they're not all the way confident yet, unless she's not showing us something. Right now, I'm going with Becky. Becky's the one to beat, because she's over, just as over as Sasha. I mean, not to the hardcore fans, but to the general fan. Just as over as Sasha. Charlotte's a great heel. great, fantastic heel. Everybody loves to hate her.
Well, we all know Daniel Bryan can drop it up. Looks like
I don't
he's
see her
going to test
retaining.
the effectiveness of that move.
I would love to see how she does chasing the title instead of having it. I would love to see Becky having the championship, a little bit of role reversal.
And
seeing how that works.
Well, if it's me in
The next match
I'm going after the legs.
is
Legs aren't working,
Hell in the
you
Cell
can't
match,
stand.
which
It's
is
that simple.
gonna be wonky. They've backed themselves into the corner with this match, and
Yeah, that'll definitely leave a mark. That was a
I think there's going to be a lot of pops. I think there's going to be a lot of confusion. Something I heard earlier today was, would you have Undertaker lose if he had 0 losses at WrestleMania? I'd be like, no, he'd be undefeated still.
Cole, that looked like the house has been
That
empty
loss to
for months.
Lesnar changes everything in a heartbeat.
All you have to do is
It really
ask
does.
John Cena about that running high knee. That's what Daniel Bryan polished him off with in their
I
championship
really
match
don't know
at
which way to lean,
SummerSlam
because
2013.
I really want Cena to show up,
Seth Rollins delivers the pain and in his
deliver an AA to Taker, and let Shane Penn take her. Cementing Cena as a, I don't know if it'd be a heel or whatever. It would still be John Cena. He'd be cemented as John Cena. But that would literally get a chorus of boos because Cena would take her away from WrestleMania. No one else would. Shane didn't do it. People would be like, well, it's just Shane enlisted the help of Cena. That'll be perfect story telling. You can have Cena tweener, you can have him heel, doesn't matter, you can set up a match at WrestleMania for next year. Because of course Shane could come back and be like, well, that wasn't fair, blah blah blah, I'll give you a match, whatever, blah blah blah. Or it'll be for SummerSlam. Maybe Taker doesn't want to come back for WrestleMania. Maybe Taker just doesn't even care about WrestleMania. Not that he doesn't care, but, he doesn't care about competing at WrestleMania after this year. Like, it's my home state. I feel like this is my crowd. That's it. It's going off on my own horse. Top one that, and I'll work another pay-per-view, and that's it. I could see that happening in some sort of fashion. Also, Sting saying he's retired tonight. I don't take all that. Take that with a grain of salt. Until I see it tomorrow night, or tonight. I don't know. I could see Sting doing pitch black, blackout. Sting shows up, baseball bat, hits Taker. Blackout, Shane's on top of Taker. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
What a hellaciously physical match.
Next match, I'll just briefly cover because I don't care who wins this either because it's not for the tag titles, which doesn't make any sense at all. Vaughn versus New Day. You can't not have New Day win. New Day is totally over. Probably more over than, I would say, 95% of the other roster. Like, it's crazy how these 3 guys just being goofy, random, and become completely over in a heartbeat. It's amazing to see. It's very inspiring to somebody who's down on luck lately. I like the New Day in this match a lot. So now we get to the main problem, the main event. Reigns,
I can't believe everything that's transpired.
Quadruple H's son, Triple H.
So physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. Fighting to get back to his feet, and he does.
Reigns, Triple H, Reigns, Triple H, Reigns, Triple H.
Here it comes. Daniel Bryan's
What did they do? What did they do?
Watch out for the flying goat. It looks like Daniel. Here we go. The officials
shot themselves in the foot. They could have had the opportunity of making Ambrose Daniel Bryan effect, sending him into the match with Lesnar, winning that match, entering beaten and battered into the main event, and then Triple H starting a program with Reigns, a heel Reigns preferably. I mean, it could have been picture perfect, but they didn't. They just left it as it was. And I guess, I can talk all the shit I want. We can all talk all the shit that we want, but until we actually see the results and we see what they do, which is probably Reigns winning,
Given the amazing shape these
I really can't say anything. You can say, hey, Reigns. Hate the character. Hey, they're shoving him down our throats, which I get. Trust me, I get it. Super Cena 2.0. But until we see the finality of this match tomorrow night, we don't know. Honestly, if they want to shock the world, they would have Triple H retain. Triple H retains and continues on with some shenanigans or something. Balor Club comes out, or Samoa Joe comes out, or Bobby Roode comes out, or Roman Reigns' dad comes out, Uncles, The Rock comes out. Honestly, what really intrigued me though is something that Reigns said. What's it? You gotta watch that. Something that Reigns said really did intrigue me, and he said in an interview of he would be ready if The Rock came out. That's very intriguing because that makes me feel like
Here's your winner.
rematch. Makes me feel like there's in the back of his mind that there's definitely talk of turning him heel. Which if you've ever seen an interview with Cena up until 3 years ago, it was no. It's never been I would attack my family. So I'm only expecting to see 3 other people out there. But would that even garner anything? To me, the biggest thing that he could probably do in Texas is to spear the rattlesnake himself and decimate Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's true. Reigns could shoot himself in the foot in front of 100,000 people, and he would get booed that he missed. He missed his leg. Or he would just get booed in general because I don't know what his problem is. It's really poor booking. It's really poor writing. He shouldn't be talking. He shouldn't be doing his own promos. He should be an ass kicker. He should be a machine. Those guys, Fruity Pebble promos.
Michael, Seth
talking all honky-dory. Everything's gonna be alright, man. Hey, don't do that to me, bro. Don't pedigree me now.
With that kind of passion, it's no surprise that Seth Rollins is one of the premier superstars in WWE today.
Reigns gonna win. Everybody's gonna be pissed off unless something happens after. Okay, so now to the final match that I want to cover. Don't know if it's a real final match. I don't care. Ambrose, Lesnar. Match I'm excited for. The build up to this has been better out of anyone else so far. Ambrose is winning this. Ambrose has to. I think it's going to propel Ambrose to be the one that beat the one in 22 after this weekend.
Very few people know that Rollins was actually
it's going to propel him to new heights.
I
don't know if Ambrose has even lost at WrestleMania. He probably has. I don't know if that's true, but he probably has. If not, that would be pretty awesome. If he has an undefeated streak himself and he takes out the one that took out the undefeated streak, that would be really cool, and maybe cement him into having that hardcore kind of undefeated streak going on at WrestleMania where he'll do anything to win. Whereas, Undertaker had the spirits, and now Dean Ambrose has the weapons, and he has a hardcore mentality, and maybe not even that, maybe just the willingness to do anything. I like Ambrose in this match. I like Ambrose as a whole. His characters, the book, great, fantastic. It feels like they've always got him in their back pocket if Reigns doesn't work out, which he's not. I'm going to say that. He's not working out. But they've always got Ambrose in their back pocket, especially if they turn him heel and then you have Ambrose chasing Reigns with the title. I don't know. course, what do I know? I'm just 23-year-old talking out of his ass because it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and keep in mind that
I just want to throw some predictions out there before WrestleMania 32 opens up.
Here tonight.
Overall, you know, it's like Christmas for a wrestling fan. I'm really excited about what can happen. I'm really excited about the possibilities, especially the night after Raw with rumblings of Finn Balor, Doc Gallows, Machine Gun coming out, possibly forming Balor Club, Bullet Club, whatever they're going to be named. That's really exciting. Bayley being called up is always exciting. Anybody from the NXT Women's Division is just damn near exciting because, holy shit, that's a great division. Enzo and Cass, of course I want to see them. Who wouldn't? I want to see them at WrestleMania. Can you imagine 100,000 people following Enzo in their entrance? It'd be fantastic. Samoa Joe being called up could be a possibility. I mean, anything can really happen. Somebody big returns. Monday after WrestleMania is always great and always the best time to do crazy shit. And I think WWE knows that. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan right now, especially after NXT, and I very much so look forward to what's going to happen later on today. And I pray that they do the right thing with Reigns, and they don't just keep it as it is. I mean, ratings have slumped. Everything that Shane is saying is true, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. You can point at all these different things and point at all the excuses, but at the end of the day, the product has defined. And I know there's injuries, but at the end of the day, they shouldn't be putting all their eggs in the same basket for the past 10 years. And with that, that's their fault. Also, the storyline writer's fault for using the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I'm just ready for some change, and I think this weekend change will become a reality.
Nobody has ever doubted his toughness or his